Well, the first time when I went to check my credit report, as a professional athlete, you usually, used to paying everything in cash. And after I retired, I wanted to try to start a business around here on the Central Coast. And I had to go and get a credit report. And it was, for lack of a better word, interesting. Seeing all the things on there, I had no idea that it was on my credit report. First of all, it was gut-wrenching to see all this stuff on your credit report, and you're thinking that you have a great credit report. But to answer that question, when I saw it on there, 8 out of 10 of the things on my credit report was fraud. And fraud. I mean, how can anyone impersonate Horace Grant? But you have good, lack of a better phrase, good thieves out there. They should put that effort towards bettering their community or country. Well, I tried to go through the proper channels to, do it yourself to get it off your credit report. And believe me, you don't want to do that alone. It took years and years, a couple of years, and it still was on my credit report. When I tried to get everything removed from my credit report, the frustration was like going up against, Shaquille O'Neal in practice. It was tough. It was tough. And the frustrating part was no one really wanted to listen to you. They figured that, it's on your credit report, you did it, but it wasn't true.
Your fault.
My credit scores, to my surprise, was in the 500s. And from my understanding now, 500 is almost worse than not having a credit score. And like I said, it was gut-wrenching. Well, when my first consultation with Heritage, no money up front. It was, if we don't get things off your credit, you don't pay us. And of course, I love that. But just sitting there talking to him, I felt very, very, very comfortable with Heritage. Well, in 90 days, you couldn't believe what they did to my credit score. It went from 500 to almost 730 in 90 days. And believe me when I say this, they work their butts off for you. If your credit score doesn't go up, you don't pay. If it can happen to Horace Grant, it can happen to you. And if it does happen to you, my advice, get in contact with the Heritage Group. They will. I don't want to sound like a commercial, but they will get the job done. Heritage helped me with my credit score. If you got a problem, give them a call. Give Heritage a call. They really work for me.